chicken heart. This amazing meat is a delicacy from Brazil. They are chewy, but they taste amazing if you cook them right. Today on Bone Dog Bites, we're going to cook the hearts 4 different ways. For the seasoning, I kept it simple with salt, pepper, and garlic powder for the 3 methods that were not getting marinated. The first method that I did was marinate them for 24 hours. I will cover the ingredients for the marinade during the review. The second method was sous vide, and then pan-seared to give it a crust. The third method was grilled on my grill over charcoal. The final method was pan-seared with some olive oil until they were crispy. Here's what the final product looked like. Now, let's give them a taste. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Bone Dog Bites. Today we're going to be doing an experiment on chicken heart. So I've had chicken heart actually a bunch. I really like it. It's a really chewy type of meat, so if you don't really like that, then I wouldn't recommend giving it a try. But to be honest, I would try it at least once because it's actually really good. So I cooked it 4 different ways. The first one I did was I marinated the first one for about 24 hours. I used olive oil, red wine vinegar, Italian seasoning, and then a little bit of salt. So I threw that in a bag and mixed it up and let it marinate for about 24 hours and then threw it on the grill. The second one, I just used salt, pepper, garlic powder, and basically threw it on a skewer and cooked that on a grill. And then the last 2 options, one of them I sous vide at 180 degrees for about an hour, and then I just seared it in a pan real quick. And then the last one I just seared in a pan until it reached internal temperature of 155 degrees. So let's go ahead and give these a try. The first one I'm going to do is the sous vide one. So for the sous vide, it actually is pretty good with the seasoning. It actually kind of marinated in it while it was cooking. It was actually tenderized it a little bit too as well. I'm wondering if it sitting in there longer, it actually will make it more tender. But I mean, overall, it was pretty good. So let's go ahead and try the pan seared next. For the pan seared, it actually is, I think, better than the sous vide. It's a little more crispier on the outsides, which, I mean, you could fix that by pan searing it a little bit longer. But I really think the flavors are a little more pronounced on the pan seared version. So far, I definitely recommend doing the pan seared. All right, let's try the marinade for 24 hours. So for the marinade for the 24 hours, you definitely can taste the vinegar along with the Italian seasoning as well. So far, I actually would say the pan seared is better, but only slightly. I will say the one redeeming factor for this one is you get that charcoal taste, which I think is pretty good. Also, I do prefer more of a charcoal style taste on my meats, anyways. So I would say, to be honest, it's really close tie. If you're gonna do a pan seared, I think that definitely would be the way to go for this one. But I am excited to take a look at the last one because I feel like this one's going to be my favorite. So let's go ahead and take a look at just the grilled one without the marinade. Yeah, exactly what I expected it. So the one that just has the salt, pepper, garlic powder and is actually grilled on the charcoal definitely is probably the preferred way to go. I really liked it. I like the seasoning, and then also the flavor of that charcoal also just makes it a lot better. I definitely would prefer that method if you're going to do it. I believe if you go to Radizio's, I'm not 100% sure exactly what they do, but I want to say they do that style. I'm not 100% sure, but that one was the closest, at least for me, remembering what type of chicken heart I've had in the past. So if you guys have had this before, please let me know in the comments if you guys have a certain way that you guys cook it. I'd love to hear your guys' feedback. And then also, if you guys aren't a subscriber to Bone Dog Bites, I'd appreciate if you guys subscribe and like this video. Other than that, you guys have a good one.